everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be super quick and easy. I'm going to be sharing my winged eyeliner technique. I've been talking about this in my last few videos. I recently tried a new technique to doing this wing that I do almost every day when I do my makeup, and it has literally changed my makeup game. It has made winged liner so much easier. Ever since I started doing this, I pretty much do it on a daily basis now. I used to not want to attempt to do any type of winged eyeliner unless I had tons and tons and tons of time. I just wouldn't even go there because every time I would mess it up and then I would end up messing up the rest of my makeup and it was just a disaster. But ever since I started doing this trick, if you have more of a hooded eye, this is going to be for you. Hopefully this helps you because it has really helped me. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this life-changing winged eyeliner trick. So today I wanted to do a really quick video kind of talking about and showing the winged eyeliner trick I've been talking about in the last few videos, really for like the past month. I've been talking about this. I saw somebody on Instagram doing this, and ever since I tried thinking of my wing eyeliner this way, it's just been so much easier for me. And it's, I don't know, something about it. If you have a hooded eye and you like a smaller, crisp wing, but you have trouble getting it, actually, you could do this and make a much more dramatic wing if you want, but I typically like something pretty minimal just from day to day. All right, you do not need many things to do this. The first thing you are going to need though is an angled brush. So my absolute favorite is this one from BK Beauty. It's so tiny. As you can see, it's the 208, and I mean, this is the perfect size for this particular method of winged eyeliner. But you can also use, like, this is a Sephora Pro Liner brush. It's just a little bit bigger. So depending on your eye shape, the size of your eyes, you might want a smaller or a bigger brush. So today I'm thinking I'm probably going to use the BK Beauty one because it's my favorite, like I said. So there are a few things I like to use when I do this. Sometimes I will just use a dark eyeshadow, like a dark brown or a dark purple or even a black sometimes, but usually it's dark brown. So I'll use a dark brown eyeshadow, or I will use this, and if you watch my videos, you see me do this all the time. I love this from Charlotte Tilbury, the classic eye powder pencil. This is great because it looks like eyeshadow, but it's in a pencil form. So if you don't feel great about just using an eyeshadow, a dark eyeshadow, this might be a little bit easier for you. So I figured I would do one side with this pencil, and then I'll do the other side with just a darker eyeshadow. All right, so I'm gonna start with my right eye, and I'm going to do this Charlotte Tilbury liner first. So I would recommend getting a mirror of some kind that you can hold really close to your eye so you can see what you're doing. But basically what it is that I'm talking about is looking at your eye dead on and picking or seeing the point where your eye starts to go down, like it starts to slope down. So for me, it's about like right here, I would say. That's where you're gonna start your winged eyeliner, and instead of going out to the edge of your line or at the edge of your eye and then trying to make the liner, you're gonna start here, like I said, where your eye starts to slope down, and draw a line straight out. And if you have a fold in your eye, like I have one on this side, you have to just gently go over the fold and drag the line out. So that's going to be step one. And I would also recommend that you sharpen your pencil so that it's not like crazy, crazy sharp, but that it's pretty sharp on the end. So keep your eye open also as much as possible, because you need to see where you're drawing the line. So I'm drawing it straight out, and I'm kind of doing it in short little strokes. So you can see when I open my eye, it just looks like a straight line. It looks weird, yes, if you go like this. It's not a straight line anymore, but we want it to look like this when our eye is open, because that's how it's gonna look when you're just looking at people, talking to people day to day. You wanna know how it looks with your eyes open. So there it is, and it's not gonna be a super crisp line, most likely. If you have a hooded eye, you know, you're gonna have to make small little strokes to get that line. So that's step one. And then honestly, what you're gonna do is look at your lower lash line, and you're gonna draw a line and connect it up. And that will be your perfect wing shape. So I'm gonna start on my lower lash line here and just connect it up like that. And you can see it's a perfect wing shape, and you can see it even though I have a hooded eye. So now that you have your shape, now is really the easy part. You fill it in. So I'm going to use the pencil. I do think sometimes it's a little bit easier if you have a small angled brush like this, and you can get some of the product on the brush and fill it in if you find it's a little hard to fill in with the pencil itself. But you're just going to literally go where you made your shape and fill it in. And there you have it. And you can see it, it's the perfect shape for my eye. And I don't know, something about this is just so much easier to me than I used to think I have to start on this very outer corner and then draw a line out and then try to connect it in. And to me, it's easier to go out first and then just follow your lower lash line and connect it. And that's it. And then if you feel like you need to kind of clean up the bottom at all, that's where your little angled brush comes in handy. And again, you can keep your eye open and just lightly kind of drag that bottom line and fix it. To me, this has just been a game changer for me. Also, if you really want to lock it in, you can take a dark shadow, like I was saying earlier, and use that to kind of fill in the line or just kind of darken it up, however you want to do it. But it's also a great way to make sure it really lasts all day if you go over it with a shadow afterwards. So there is wing number one. All right, now for this side, we're not going to use the Charlotte pencil. I'm just going to use this brush, which was the BK Beauty 208. And I'm going to use this same dark brown color right here. This is the Ulta Beauty Everyday Faves palette. It's just a really nice neutral everyday palette. So I am going to just use this dark brown. And we're going to do the same thing on my left eye. So I'm going to keep my eye open, see where it starts to slope downward. Draw a line straight out like that. And again, I have a fold here also, so I had to go straight over the fold. In order to do that, most likely you're going to want to make like little tiny strokes instead of trying to draw one line across. That's going to be a lot harder. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start at our lower lash line. And connect up. And again, we have our perfect little wing shape. And then we're just gonna use the shadow to fill it in. And that is going to be it, you guys. I hope this was helpful. I will list and link everything that I used below as always, and let me know if you try this out and if this helps you at all. Again, like anything new, you're going to have to practice a few times. It takes a minute to kind of get the hang of this technique, but I promise if you have a similar eye shape to me and you struggle making a wing, try this out and tell me in the comments if you do and if you like it. I hope it was helpful for you. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to share it with your friends, your family, anyone that you think might find it helpful. It really helps my channel when you share my videos. I hope you'll subscribe if you're new and go follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair. I will see you guys next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.
Sunday morning, waking up with you. We got no plans, we got nothing to